The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana, the home of the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So UL Monroe's offense comes on the field first today. We've got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today.
He's going to take off here. Get some space around the 30. Tough to shove by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Warhawks churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Snags the good throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Third down, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks. Conference championship pressure pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution and that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Sanders. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So Marshall's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here we go. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Launches it deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
The Warhawks will have 1st and 10 here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Using his legs, it's Horton.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Looking for a man deep on the right side. The downfield shot is caught, but receiver was out of bounds. Incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. The incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Warhawks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
The Warhawks will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's an option look. The back's got to run a pitch. They finally corral him at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal.
221 wing. 221 wing. Here we go. Sack.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Warhawks. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Quick completion to the tight end. He'd be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw. Get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Great move there. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Horton. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had.
A deep shot to the right. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab by the receiver. Impressive spin there. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And they hand it off to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looking for a man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Lindsey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
First down and 10. Hot over the middle. It's Lindsey. They bring him down after a short gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's a run. Running back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Could have picked up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
And he's got it. No problem.
That makes the score ULM 28, Marshall 9.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
Good job here, not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
And the back now goes in motion. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The defense has got it. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 10. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bullhawks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And there's the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. QB keeps it himself. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
And the Warhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. The Warhawks pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, UL Monroe. They are pouring it on now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards? And
looking to throw now on first down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. Kirk, it's UL Monroe in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
And the Warhawks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Warhawks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Warhawks. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this? Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Now here he goes. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Marshall. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw to the left. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Receiver makes the catch. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Warhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. The Warhawks looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
You know, they've got to...
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
I mean, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the gun now on third down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the run here. Lets it go. Complete to the running back on this fourth down play. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, the spin move. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Boy, a really long run like that from your quarterback, especially at home, will do a lot to fire up this crowd and the sideline with your own teammates. Not to mention the defense now has to keep that in front of their minds. That is a huge play for the offense.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Warhawks. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback keeps it here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.